Shooting guard, Lonzo Ball. At center, Mark Williams. Now introducing the starter for your Dallas Mavericks. Starting at small forward at 6'6", number 25, Heath Jeff Washington Jr. At the shooting guard.
Hello, and here we go. Well, Grant, we're deep into the season now. For teams who will miss the playoffs, where are their heads at, you think?
Well, B.A., first of all, it's a chance for some of the others to show out. Their focus should be on finishing strong, and realistically, you start planning for the offseason. But there are still games left to play.
And a look at the starters for Charlotte. It's Miller and Bridges teaming up at the forward spots. Ball is out there with Ball. And it's Williams in at center. Outside Davis. To the middle. And Mark Williams picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Thompson, and out of bounds. Charlotte will have it. And for an idea of how the league is shaping up right now, take a look at these latest power rankings. You look at the Mavericks, they're in the same slot, number 4.
Seeing where the Hornets are, they've been such a welcome surprise. Not many people thought they could be this good, but they continue to relish the role of underdog.
Here's Charlotte now. They've been on a heater of late, 7 wins in a row.
Well, this is a basketball team that's really humming right now. And what you love is they're working together as a unit, which makes it fun to watch. What I'm curious about here is when teams start to adapt and take away their best strategy, how do they keep the streak going? Really, really interested to see how this plays out.
That's a pure effort play. Nice tip in.
And that's a skill you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? Here's Ball. There's the drive. And Ball throws it down.
Wow, you see the decisiveness right there with LaMelo Ball. Makes up his mind on the drive that he's going to dunk it.
Out to Thompson. The 3. Knocks it down from distance.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Miller on the wing. Ball against Washington. And it's Ball off the drive. And Ball throws it down.
A phenomenal athlete. Ball's teammates love when he knifes inside and finishes with power.
Once again, an explosive highlight on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. The Mavericks have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Washington outside. Outside Davis. Puts up a 3. Davis missing again. For Charlotte, they've gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Doris, one place you see this Dallas team show up is in the hustle stats.
B.A., this version of the Dallas Mavericks is as tough and as gritty and as willing to compete as any I've seen.
Now here's Thompson. In his last outing, 16 points for him. Lively inside. Pounded by Ball. Lively with the bucket. Lively's gotten his second bucket of the game. For Charlotte, they've gone 4 of 5 so far. Looking sharp. Irving against Ball. Bridges left side. Back to Ball. 4 on the clock. And he lobs it up top. Stolen by Davis. Washington against Williams. Now here's Lively. Not a lot of room. And he banks in the layup. Lively's got 6.
just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Here's ball after the basket by Dallas. Miller, the pass to Ball. Washington against Miller. Pass to Ball. Shot clock at 5. Well, Doris, one thing about LaMelo Ball, not many true point guards walking around at 6'7".
BA, the length of a forward and yet one of the most prolific playmakers in the game today. That gives a coach a lot of versatility and options with one individual player. One thing that impresses you about LaMelo, the way he reads defenses and makes the game easier for everyone around him.
And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Coming into this, having notched a win against the Lakers in their last game.
And we all know that on the road, you don't usually look so comfortable on the offensive end. But that was the story of the game.
It came down to execution. No wasted possessions, and that is absolutely essential trying to win on the road.
And a check on the league leaders now with the top shooting teams over the previous 10. Fifth, the Hornets.
Recently, they've been effective in getting good looks. Field goal percentages are typically tied to the quality of your shots.
Davis against Bridges. Outside Irving. From deep. Oh, my. Came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Second team foul.
That one on Ball.
If you listen to other NBA players, Kyrie Irving is one of their favorites to watch. He has as complete an offensive arsenal and as pretty a game as there is.
And he's good on the first of 3. All right, Doris, Kyrie Irving is a special talent. What's his greatest asset, you think, on the floor?
Oh, PA, this is a tough question. If you ask NBA players, they'll tell you the guy with the best handle historically is Kyrie Irving. But to me, his best attribute, fearlessness, the ability to deliver when it most matters.
Ties it up, and his next one could give him the lead. Grant, we all know how good Kyrie Irving is, but he's especially lethal in the fourth quarter.
And his clutch moments go far beyond his series winner in the 2016 finals. He thrives in high-pressure moments and has done so his whole career.
And that one falls. That puts him up 1 point in the game now.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
Ball against Irving. Here's Ball. Last game out, he had 40 to the inside. 6 on the shot clock. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ball. Ball against Irving. Lets the 3 fly. Knocks down the long J. Irving's got 6.
I mean, if you want to chase him off the line, that's fine, but that ability to dribble drive, this guy is impossible to guard. Kyrie Irving.
Another shot, and it's laid up and in by Williams.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
And so it's Irving with it. He brings it up for Dallas. Outside Davis. Back to Irving. 6 to shoot. Williams grabs the board.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
Stolen by Davis. And now the Mavs on the run. Here's Lively. And a slam dunk by Lively.
Let's remember, this guy's got a 9'4" standing reach and a vertical that's ridiculous. Lively just getting to the rim.
And it's Charles Lee calling timeout here. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Ball against Irving. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
You love the fact that LaMelo Ball is not timid about drawing contact on the interior. Get that foul drawn, LaMelo.
Capella, he's checked in for Dallas. And a change for the Hornets. Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for Ball. The Mavericks leading. Now Thompson. And he's been a big part of their offense, averaging more than 18 points a game. It's tipped. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will keep it. All right, let's take a look at some numbers for Klay Thompson.
And he's had a rough past 5 games. He's had trouble finding his offensive rhythm and just hasn't been as effective as he'd like to be on that end. But this is something all players go through, and I'm sure he'll fight his way back.
Here's Irving. 6 points for him. Clock at 6. Lets it fly. Thompson's shot is off.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
Now here's Mathurin. An important role in this offense, averaging around 12.5 per game. And Davis with the block.
That's what happens when you challenge Davis. He can be so disruptive as a defender.
Ooh, poked away. The Hornets have gone 5 of 8. Solid opening quarter for them. The drive by Miller. The shot is good, and this game is back to even.
This guy, a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
Dallas has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. Irving for 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. Irving's got 9.
Intelligent basketball. Keep feeding the hot hand.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
I was able to catch up with the head coach of the Mavericks. I talked with Coach about LaMelo Ball and what he said to his guys before the game, and he said to me, I just told our guys to be active out there. LaMelo is an energetic, springy player, and we can't let him out-hustle and outwork us. LaMelo is a challenging assignment for any defense. We'll see how this unfolds. Guys?
Thanks for that, Allie.
Boy, with his shot not falling right now, it might be time to look in a different direction. See if you can get your teammates started.
Mathurin finds ball. Over Irving. Ball no good. The Mavericks lead by 3. Washington passes to Capella. Can't cash it in from close range.
It's one thing to prevent the layup. It's another to do it without fouling. Just terrific defense.
Here's Ball. Hey, hangs it midair and converts the double clutch layup. 13 points in the game.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Irving, the pass to Washington. Back to Irving. Shot clock at 6. On the money from 12 feet away.
He's putting them to the test this quarter, attacking every chance he gets.
And we've got a timeout called by Charles Lee. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. Dinwiddie, he's checked in for Irving. Hornets trail by 3. Pass to Ware. Up top Miller. Jacks up a 3. Here's Williams. And he battles for the ball. Gets the second chance bucket.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Ball with it. And Dinwiddie picks him up defensively. Here's Ware. Nails the baby hook. And the Hornets lead by 1.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Mathurin against Washington. Pass to Capella. Dinwiddie outside. Now Washington. He can't get that one to fall. Mathurin with some nice D. The 3 from Washington. Hornets with the rebound. Williams has got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Ware. And he gets the friendly roll as that one goes. And now a 3-point Hornet lead.
And I'll tell you, Matherin's passing game has a solid foundation. Now, hopefully, it continues to grow here.
Outside Davis. Pass to Washington. Thompson outside. Back to Washington. Thompson outside. Clock at 6. Capella screen on Mathurin for 3. Dinwiddie. Out to Thompson for 3. Drops in the 3. Thompson's got 6.
At his absolute best, Klay Thompson rise and fire on the catch. Good night defense.
Charlotte's gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Pass to Miller. Takes the 3. Thompson pulls it in. Thompson's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's the 3. And the rebound goes to the Hornets.
Grab that one. However, so far they're getting a little out-hustled on the boards.
Ball finds Williams. Here's Ware. And here's Ball. Pure from 3-point range. 16 points for him.
Boy, early in his career, LaMelo Ball has let you know I am dangerous from deep. The 3 ball is good.
And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. And the Mavericks with some changes. Marshall, he's checked in for Anthony Davis. Exum comes in for Washington. And Irving is subbed in for Klay Thompson. Here's Irving. 11 points in the game. 1:35 left in the first. Up top man. He's guarded by Irving. And it's Ware missing.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Dinwiddie with it. 8 points in his last timeout. From outside the arc. Walker pulls down the board. Charlotte leading by 3. Here's Mann. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
One minute left in the first quarter. Now here's Irving. He's guarded by man. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Doris, Trey Mann is an example of a semi-late bloomer in the NBA.
Yeah, NBA, that's not unusual for a player in his early 20s. Now he's been with a couple of different organizations. There's a versatility to how he contributes in the stat sheet, and a lot of times, especially for somebody of Trey Mann's skill set, it's about fit.
And they're doing a great job of earning their trips to the line.
Dinwiddie passes to Capella.
This guy is as difficult to cover as there is in the NBA. Kyrie Irving, the master at drawing contact.
Dallas shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in this game.
Taking 2 shots.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. 32 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Now here's Mann. Pass to Ware. Back to Mann. Now here's Walker. Gets the 3 to fall.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Mavericks trail by 8. Here's Irving. Misses the baby hook.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
Right, he stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
Ware. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Offense is coming free and easy as we wrap up the first. It's the Hornets. They're up by 8. And quarter number 2 will get underway just after this short break. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Hornets.
They've been really going at the defense in the painted area, and so far the opposition really hasn't had an answer for them.
The other thing that's gone exceptionally well for them tonight is the shooting they've displayed from beyond the three-point arc.
This is how the floor looks for the Hornets starting the second. Miles Bridges is out there with Walker. Then there's Benedict Mathurin. Then there's Mitchell. And it's Ware in at the center position. Now here's Irving. From 9 feet, Hornets with the rebound. Fresh off a win against the Warriors.
Yeah, they were able to execute offensively in a hostile environment, which led to a lot of high percentage shots.
Well, I'm sure they're still enjoying that one. You love going into a tough building, tough place to play, and shooting the lights out. Nothing like silencing the crowd.
Doris, no secret how talented the international players are in the NBA, especially those from Canada.
Yeah, we've seen a number of Canadians come in and have a high level of impact for their team. For Mathurin, think about his availability his rookie year, played in almost every game, and this guy is a legit scorer at this level.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Walker's shot is off. Mavericks trail by 10. To the paint. Outside for Irving. Back to Exum. Mathurin with a steal. Pass to Ware. Herder with it. He's guarded by Irving. And it's good for 2. Herder's got his first bucket in this one.
I mean, they've been relentless. Just keep getting shots at the rim.
And here is Irving. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against the Lakers in Los Angeles.
It wasn't just the scoring. He got others involved, too.
He has that confidence rolling, hitting 2 threes in the first, but he hasn't had one since.
Kept alive. Here's Walker. Bridges outside. Back to Walker. Doesn't go for him. Excellent D there from Capella. Oh, there's the alley. Inside, here's Ware. That's his third basket in 5 shots. Solid work.
They're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
Exum passes to Irving. It's Dinwiddie on the wing. Offensive rebound. Takes a three. Drains the triple. Dinwiddie's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Well, shot ready on the catch. Go ahead, Spencer Dinwiddie.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey, Brian, the Mavericks are looking to contend. Coach Jason Kidd said, we're trying to build a championship team, and it's not easy. Dallas has not talked about that for a long time. So to talk about that, it's pretty cool. To be able to build it takes time. We have the personnel. We have the team. Brian, that's confidence.
Yep, and they're in win-now mode, Allie. Thank you. And so it's Irving with it. He brings it up for Dallas. Trailing by 13. And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And Charlotte making a change here. Ball's checked in. All right, let's bring up the leaderboard and see which players were the most efficient from the charity stripe last month. You look at Walker, he's been fantastic. Only one guy in the league better from the line.
And over this stretch, his foul shooting has been exceptional. You could tell he was enjoying every single trip to the line.
Now here's Ball. He had a 24-point outing in their last game against the Golden State Warriors.
And it wasn't only his scoring. The intensity on defense. He nabbed 3 steals that night.
Here's Marshall. It's a 10-point game. The lead now in single digits. Dinwiddie's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
Well, a tough first quarter for this guy. You'd like to see a shot go in. Nicely done.
Ball against Irving. Ball right side. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It goes on Kyrie Irving. Well, Grant, with all the parity and competition in the league today, there's still those teams piling up losses.
Yeah, B.A., and with teams like the Thunder excelling, it's almost like youth is no longer an excuse. But some rebuilds take longer than others.
Lively, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Thompson comes in for Dinwiddie. Now here's Lively. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against the Lakers in Los Angeles.
Well, Dante Exum knocking down shots will put a smile on this team's face. He continues to work on the offensive end.
Irving against Ball. Outside Mathurin. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Hornets lead by 8.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
Dallas has gone 4 of 6 from outside. Looking sharp here in the second. From the line, again, Dallas.
That is Kyrie Irving in a nutshell. You want to give him the mid-range, he'll take it. The consummate 3-level scorer.
Here's Ball, hovering around 19.5 points a game. His scoring has been huge for them. And the jam by Walker.
Go up and get it, young man. Walker's terrifying when he's attacking the rim.
Now Irving. Up top, Thompson. Back to Irving. Down low. Lets it fly. Oh, Klay Thompson delivers.
Well, his height coming in handy there at 6'6". Klay Thompson says, this is money for me.
Here's Ball. Pass to Ware. That shot off. Excellent D there from Lively. Mavericks trail by 6. Outside Irving. Lively with a screen on Ball. To the middle. And a slam dunk by Lively.
That's just great savvy in a pick-and-roll situation run perfectly by Kyrie Irving.
The Hornets have gotten 5 of their first 11 shots to fall here in the second quarter. Here's Ware, covered by Lively. There's Ball with a 3. Counted from distance. Ball's got 7 points.
Wow, you don't see him left alone very often, and of course, he makes good use of it.
The Mavericks have gone 7 for 11 in the second quarter. From 15 feet away, and the rebound goes to Charlotte. They've led by as many as 14. Next matchup, they'll be at home against the Wizards. That game starts a nice 5-game homestand for him.
His shooting has been fantastic, and this team has leaned on him.
Pass to Lively. And here's Irving, pounded by Ball. And it's Irving missing.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
Here's Ball. Off with the layup. Mavericks trail by 9. Thompson scanning the floor. Pass to Irving. Out to Thompson. Stolen by Ball. Nice shot by Walker. Walker's got 6 in the quarter.
Yeah, the versatility of Walker. Can play back to the basket and get out and run. I mean, that combination is tough to find.
Now here's Irving. He's got 15. Dallas no good that time either.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Going all the way to the rack. Finished off the break. 17 points in the game.
You simply cannot give Kyrie Irving room to run in the open floor. This guy is a phenomenal transition player.
Ball with it. He's got 7. Has to Ware. Ball outside. 4-3. On target from range.
Nice quick trigger from Ball right there. Good at sizing up the defense and knowing when to shoot off the pass.
A different look for Dallas. Anthony Davis, he's checked in for Marshall. Washington comes in for Exum. And Spencer Dinwiddie is subbed in for Irving. Brandon Miller's checked in for Charlotte. Ball comes in for Mathurin. Now here's Thompson. Give him 8 points now. Now here's Ball. Stolen by Thompson. He got it. No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
At the line for Dallas, Klay Thompson. Shooting.
Well, the pure shooting stroke is the first thing you think of with Klay Thompson. But I think as impressive is what he gives you on the defensive end of the floor. Klay Thompson is as hard a worker as there is in the NBA.
Now here's Dinwiddie. 9 points in the game. Outside Davis. Shoots over Walker. And he gets it to go off the front iron.
Yeah, when Davis gets that kind of positioning inside, he is pretty much automatic.
Dinwiddie against Ball. Has to Ware. Excellent D there from Lively.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
Here's Washington, and you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
He hears the whistle, and he keeps his concentration and is able to knock it down.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Diabate's checked in for Charlotte, and that one falls for Washington.
I think you have to admire the aggressiveness with which P.J. Washington plays every single night.
Has to Ware. And here's Ball. This one for 3. Rebound, Anthony Davis. Despite entering his 30s, Anthony Davis is not slowing down, Greg.
Yeah, B.A. And last year, AD put up the best rebounding numbers of his career. And his shooting percentage also very high. And just watching him, Davis is still an all-NBA caliber player, capable of taking over on both ends.
And it's Ball off the drive. And Ball throws it down.
You're taller than you think. Lonzo is a sneaky 6'6".
And here's Dinwiddie. He'll bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. 8-point game. Right side Davis. The rebound by Ware. Charlotte's gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. To the paint. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Just such a terrific dunker.
Man, born to fly, that's for sure. Dallas has gone 50% from the perimeter in this second, shooting 4 of 8. Thompson finds Lively. Here's Washington. Fires for 3. Ball with the rebound. Ball's got 5 rebounds tonight. Inside. Where? That's good. And now a 12-point Charlotte lead.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
Dallas shooting around 41%. Back to Dinwiddie. To the inside. Washington. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass. Washington's got 5 points in the quarter. A minute 22 left in the first half. Ball against Dinwiddie. Here's Ware. He had 19 points in the win against Golden State. There's Ball with a 3. Washington grabs the miss.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
And there's the lob. Ball stolen. Fast break. Here come the Hornets. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. And Dallas making a change here. Marshall's checked in. And a change for the Hornets. Williams is checked in.
Yeah, just knocking down every free throw. I mean, I love to see this kind of efficiency.
There's 48 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Here's Washington. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Williams has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Ball. And Ball throws it down.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Mavericks trail by 15. To the left wing. Washington finds Thompson. And a missed layup.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Ball no good. Dallas shooting 46%. Pretty good mark here in the second quarter. Thompson outside. Finds the bottom from 13 feet out. Thompson's got 5 points now this quarter.
This guy plays with such confidence and ability to score in a variety of ways. Nice.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
And so it's the Charlotte Hornets in control with a 16-point advantage heading into the break. They're getting quality looks, and that's why they're shooting at such a high clip. Time for a quick break, then back to the action.
Please direct your attention to the center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Someone let the window open. One more time, a huge round of applause for our contestant.
Hello, everybody. Maybe a bit of a surprise in this one, but what a fantastic first half we witnessed for the Charlotte Hornets.
When you shoot it efficiently, the probability of winning goes way up. It also saves you wasted energy.
Yeah, sometimes teams try hard, but they're disorganized. Not these guys.
And let's move on to the race for Rookie of the Year. A lot of young talent in the league this season.
I think it's fair to say we know how this probably is going to shake out. But crazier things have happened.
Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second half.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at LaMelo Ball in this game. He's been everywhere.
He was getting into the lane easily that first half. It's just relentless.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far the defense has not been able to counter it.
They've got Thompson, Davis out there with Derek Lively. Then it's Washington, and it's Irving in at the 1. That's Jason Kidd's 5 as we get into the second half.
LaMelo getting better at running pick and roll action. This guy's so gifted setting up his teammates.
Washington outside. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Williams has got rebound number 8 now. Here's Miller. Ooh, Washington with the defensive effort. Mavericks trail by 18. And here's Thompson for 3. Oh, Thompson buries the tray.
How about Klay Thompson, a career average of north of 40%. You better get a hand up when he's in three-point territory.
Ball outside. Pass to Bridges. Miller outside from the arc. Sinks the tray. Miller's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Irving for 3. That one is off. Hornets leading by 18. Launches it. Ball no good. Thompson with it. Guarded now by Ball. And stolen by Williams. Miller outside. Driving in. Oh, wow! And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And that's how Miller can take his game to the next level, by being aggressive and attacking the basket.
On the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, good looks by our terrific camera crew. Irving goes in. That one a little long.
Now there's your rim protection. That's how you defend the post.
Boy, he really anchors well on the block. Very difficult to back down.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Thompson passes to Irving. Now Lively. Looking to win the run. And it's blocked right out of the air and controls it.
Not how they hoped to start this half. 1 for 5, brick after brick. Let's start building the building.
Mavericks foul. P.J. Washington. Second personal foul. First.
He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now.
Miles Bridges. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. A bit of a tweener, but Miles Bridges finds ways to show up in the box score doors.
Well, you know he's looking to score, Brian, first and foremost. Easy to set up as he can attack from virtually anywhere. No matter what, you know that Bridges is going to get you some buckets.
And Dallas calls time here. It's February. Let's see how things are shaping up in the East. You take a look at the Hornets. They're in the pole position right now for the top seed in the conference.
Right now for Charlotte, there is a lot of talent on this team, and they've delivered. They're having a great season, and it's only left their fans wanting more.
Well, how about the momentum they have built to get off to this fantastic start? All positive vibes right now for this group.
6 on the shot clock. Bridges against Davis. Shoots over Bridges. Nails the 16-footer.
Yeah, the versatility of Davis on offense, he doesn't have to be right under the hoop to score.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey, Brian, Anthony Davis is letting it fly. He said, the way that teams are playing me, I've been getting back to the mid-range. It's an easier shot instead of fighting the double team, so that's all it is, continuing to trust it and shoot it. Brian, we've seen that jumper be a real weapon for him.
Yeah, that's a good call, Allie. Thanks. Thompson against Ball. Stolen by Ball. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Such a creative player. Ball is especially clever at figuring out ways to draw fouls.
And so Ball nails both of them.
If they keep hitting free throws at this clip, it'll help them seal the deal.
And so it's Irving who brings up the ball for the Dallas Mavericks. Thompson outside. Here's Lively. Three-pointer, no good.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
Here's Ball. Rebound, Anthony Davis. Dallas has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Here's Thompson. Nice D from Bridges. Here's Charlotte now. They're on a 16-5 run. Here's Williams. And it's blocked by Davis.
No chance. Davis just too much to handle on the defensive side.
The Mavericks have gotten just 25% of their shots to fall since the half. 2 for 8. Here's Thompson. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net. Thompson's got 16 points now.
Well, the problem is they haven't gotten production from any other spot. But right now, this guy is cooking.
Yep, that one goes.
Well, you see the length of ball just makes him so hard to guard on these drives to the cup.
The Mavericks have gone cold here in this third quarter. Just 3 of 9. Outside Davis. Back to Irving. Shoots it from the high post. And the jumper is on the mark. Irving's got 19 points. For Charlotte, they've gotten 6 of their first 12 shots to drop in this third. Miller outside. And here's Ball. 21 points in the game. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It goes on Kyrie Irving.
Well, you know how problematic LaMelo is for defenders. Always so willing to draw some contact.
Marshall, he's checked in for the Mavericks. And you look at the development of AI. How might it affect the league going forward, Doris?
I think there's so much to be learned, Brian, about that exact thing, whether we are talking about the league or whether we're talking about society to a greater extent. As it relates to the league, how will teams employ it for scouting? Does it impact shot selection or player contracts? Maybe even the negotiation of the next CBA. Truth is, we really don't know. What we do know, it's coming fast.
Ball against Irving. Thompson outside. Pass to Lively. Out to Thompson. Launches a 3. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
I mean, he had the right idea, but his timing was just a little off, and it resulted in a goaltend.
A remarkable defensive play. The replay showing once again the tenacity on that end.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
Irving looking around. Over Ball. Dallas no good that time either.
Well, terrific defense. They obviously respect his ability and just want to make it tough.
The kick out to Ball. There's the 3. The Mavericks pull it in. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track. I mean, he just continued to work for the block. Miller not letting up an ounce of effort.
Here's Marshall. No points yet. Here's Irving. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
You know, Irving isn't just a perimeter player. He's so dynamic inside as a scorer. His strength, his savvy, tough to keep the defense on balance.
Smith, he's checked in for Charlotte. Charlotte's gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Pass to Ware. Walker with it. 3-pointer. Lively grabs a miss. Lively's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Davis finds Irving. Back to Davis. from behind the arc. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Ware's got rebound number 8 here already in the game.
I'll tell you, this guy is doing absolutely everything he can to get himself going, but the team is struggling because he's struggling.
Back to Smith. 6 to shoot. Here's Walker, and it's blocked by Davis. On the wing, Thompson. Beyond the arc, and he drains it, making him 7 for 15 for the day.
He's hit 4 now from behind the arc, 2 in each half, making an impact.
And it's the Hornets with the ball. Pass to Ware. Back to Walker. Here's Ware, covered by Lively. The 3 from Ball. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Davis has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Marshall. It's deflected. Smith outside. Stolen by Thompson. In transition, here they come. The crossover. Marshall with the bucket. Marshall's gotten his first basket of the night. Here's Ball. 21 points in the game. Smith outside. For 3, Mathurin sends it home from three-point land. Mathurin's got 7 points in the game.
Boy, a lot of confidence to Mathurin's game. That efficiency has to get better, but he is not shy.
Pass to Thompson. He gets the shot to fall, and the defender wasn't set. He's called for the block. A 3-point opportunity here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Dallas. Dinwiddie comes in for Kyrie Irving. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Hornets.
Well, they did a tremendous job keeping guys fresh. Their aggressiveness took over, showcased by their points off the fast break.
I think it's also important we have to acknowledge how many scoring opportunities they've created from their spectacular defense, getting a bunch of points off turnovers.
Pass to Capella. Now Thompson. Back to Capella. Now Thompson, hounded by Ball. And here's Dinwiddie from the arc. That shot off the mark. Good D by Ball. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Hornets. It's Williams, high post. And Williams punches it home. That gives him a double-double in this one.
That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
Dinwiddie outside. And here's Thompson for 3. Sinks it from distance. Thompson's got 25 points in the game.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Williams. Here's Ball. Ball outside. Davis with the defensive effort. And Dallas with possession. They're on a 13-5 run. It's Dinwiddie on the wing, hounded by Ball. Dinwiddie, no good. Charlotte leading by 23. To the paint. Williams misses. Dallas is shooting just 36% in the third. Thompson passes to Davis. Shots blocked.
Oh, how about that rejection from Miles Bridges? Send it back.
Miller can't get it to go.
Well, it hasn't been the most efficient game for this guy, but their team is fortunate to still be out in front.
Pass to Davis. From 7 feet. And it's in. Off the glass. Davis has got 4 points this quarter.
And this offensive surge is just what they needed right now.
Dinwiddie against Ball. 52 seconds left in the third. Up and in on the layup. He's got 25.
Wow, LaMelo is always a tough matchup, but tonight almost impossible.
Now Dinwiddie. 9 points in the game. Pass to Davis. Out of bounds. It'll be Hornets ball. Exum's checked in for Thompson. The Hornets making a switch here. .35 seconds left in the third quarter. Now here's Bridges. Soft touch off the glass. Bridges has got 6 points.
Oh, it's exactly what you want to see from Miles Bridges. Assert himself, use that frame to convert through contact.
And we've got 28 seconds left in the third. Dinwiddie outside. Pass to Marshall. 15 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Dinwiddie. Deflected. Here's Ware. And the layup is good off the glass. He's got 14.
Always a good possession when you can get that kind of look.
Here's Davis. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Fourth personal foul.
It's his first trip to the line.
Now at the line for your Mavericks, Anthony Davis, taking 2 shots.
That free throw good from Davis. He does not get the second one. And as we conclude the third, pretty much a blowout here. It's been a one-sided affair. Hornets out in front, running away with it. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter started. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And just a selfless decision from your two-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
How about the secondary playmaking you are getting? Great to have that from the shooting guard spot.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the court for the Hornets, they've got Lonzo Ball, Walker out there with Benedict Mathurin. Then it's Miller, and it's Ware in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
After the strong first half, this guy has not been the same, and largely a no-show right here.
To the middle. And stolen by Irving. Exum with it, picked up by Mathurin. Shoots from the right block. Here's Irving. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Benedict Mathurin picks one up.
I think one of the things you have to be in awe of is how creative and how elusive Kyrie Irving is to deal with when he's cooking offensively. This guy truly a remarkable talent.
Both free throws good from Irving. Well, when you list the best players in the NBA right now, Doris, most of the top guys are from outside the U.S.
B.A., I don't know why that is. There's a lot of theories out there, one of which is the 1992, the initial Dream Team, so captivated the imagination of fans across the world. So I think that's part of it. We have to love that the game of basketball is so popular in countries outside of the United States, and we would be making a mistake if we did not give the league the credit it deserves for wanting to grow the game internationally. It has not been solely and exclusively focused here in the United States. They want everyone to love the game as much as we do.
And here's Mathurin. He'll bring it up for the Hornets. Where? He gets hauled in by Exum. Mavericks shooting only 39% so far in the game. And it's on Dante Exum. That's his first foul of the game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Here's Ball. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock. Outside Walker, pass to Ball. Three-pointer Mathurin. Unable to get that one.
Well, this has not been his finest hour, but give your teammates some credit for doing the job of stepping in.
Took the opportunity when he saw it.
Really good anticipation by Dante Exum. He feels the defense laying off, and he sticks it.
Ball against Irving. Walker for 3. And the rebound goes to Dallas.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's the shot he typically makes. They have no answer defensively inside.
The Mavericks have gotten just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Ball against Irving. Shoots over Ball, and the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
You guys know it's pick your poison when you are trying to cover Kyrie out of the pick and roll.
Pass to Walker. Miller outside. Here's Ware. Well, Doris, with so many franchises, the star player has a lot of sway.
Well, to me, B.A., so much of this speaks to which star are we talking about. If you take someone like Stephen Curry, who historically has welcomed other stars to play alongside him, or has at moments in his career had to elevate young players who maybe have to play through some mistakes, he welcomes both. It depends on the star we're talking about.
Here's Walker. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. And the Mavericks making a change here. Thompson's checked in. Williams is checked in for Charlotte.
You know, between his skills, his motor, and his physical ability, Walker came into the league more ready for the NBA than most first-year guys.
Nice move. Walker pulls down the board. Walker's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Mathurin. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
I'll tell you, you have got to have a short memory. You put a poor first half behind you, and you get to work here in the second.
Irving against Ball. Again, the miss by Dallas.
Well, 2 long-range bombs in the first, but that's stalled out right now.
Williams passes to Ball. Williams with the screen. And it's all from 3-point range.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
There's a screen by Marshall. Irving for 3. Another miss by Irving.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there, and of course that one was just crazy. With 2 hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Here's the pick. Irving for 3. Dallas no good that time either.
You've got to find a way to get yourself going in some other way, because hoisting from 3 is not the answer.
And it's Ball off the drive.
Filling it up. Lonzo Ball, more than a passer.
Irving with it. And several years ago, the NBA introduced the Supermax. How do you think it's worked out, Doris?
Yeah, I think every decision, Brian, that the league makes is trying to make sure that everybody has an equal opportunity for a championship. This particular implementation has made it easier for small market teams to retain their stars. And think about it. Even if someone signs it and then gets traded, at least those teams get an opportunity to get big draft capital. That's huge.
Dallas has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. Pass to Thompson. They get it again. Oh!
Yeah, offensively, Capella's game is grabbing offensive boards. You have to put a body on him.
For Charlotte, they've gone just 6 of 14 in this final quarter. Walker sets a screen. Here's Ball. Driving to the basket, and he makes it on the layup. Ball's got 11 in the second half.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Irving, the pass to Thompson. There's the screen by Marshall. Exum's shot is off. And here's Mathurin. He'll bring it up for the Hornets. There's Ball with a 3. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. Mathurin against Thompson. Here's Irving. Some solid defense from Williams.
This has not been his best quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
Thompson goes in. Pass to Capella. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
And inside, Capella knows how to throw his weight around, getting physical to get past the contact.
Outside Walker. Here's Miller. He's guarded by Exum. Outside Mathurin. Three-pointer. Another score. His 5th make out of 10 tries.
You know, put a rough first half behind him. He's absolutely crushing it here in the second.
Outside Irving. Pass to Marshall. Thompson against Mathurin. Thompson's shot is off. And the Hornets call time here. And we're starting to see some big contracts for NBA head coaches, Doris.
Well, B.A., whether we are talking about player contracts or coaches' contracts, the cost of business is the cost of business. And coaches, to me, earn every penny. Because what happens when teams underperform? The first fall guy is typically that head coach. I have zero problems with the salaries.
Bridges, he's checked in for Charlotte. Mann comes in for Miller. And for the Hornets, they're shooting a solid 53% from the floor. And he lobs it up to the rim. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Well, you love to see that screen and roll executed to perfection. Nice job by Bridges to cut into open space.
Lively with a screen on Mathurin. Here's Washington. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. Herder's checked in for Ball.
Shooting 1.
Well, for P.J. Washington, it's important he continue to establish himself as a floor spacer. This guy can really make threes.
Now here's Mann. He's guarded by Irving. Now here's Mann. Outside, Williams. Just 5 to shoot. For 3, Mathurin. Oh, another basket for him. He's 6 of 11 now.
He's got that guard quickness. Mathurin showing off his catch-and-shoot ability.
Irving for 3. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Williams is... And it's the Hornets' ball. Here's Mann on the take. Stolen by Davis. And here is Thompson. And stolen by Herder. Down low. Williams. And Williams punches it home.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Here's Irving. And he gets the bucket. Irving's got 10 points here in the second half.
What's amazing about Kyrie is the number of go-to moves he has on the interior.
Bridges outside. It's rebounded by Dallas. Davis has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Washington with the ball. Picked up by Mathurin. Pass to Lively. And here's Washington. Back to Lively. The rebound by Bridges. And the league has made it clear, Grant, it sees streaming at the forefront of basketball viewing going forward.
Well, B.A., it's a no-brainer. The internet is the future, after all, and streaming opens a lot more options for engaging with fans while they watch.
You cannot afford to give Klay Thompson even an inch of space. This guy can pull up on a dime.
It's Herder on the wing. Here's Mathurin. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Second team foul. Mathurin, 2 shots.
No good on that one.
And one thing Benedict Mathurin has no shortage of is raw athleticism. Now it's just a question of him honing that physical ability to be an effective pro-level player.
Diabate's checked in for Williams. And there's the foul. It's on Tre Mann. That's his first foul.
Third team foul.
Now Irving. Washington outside. Here's Lively. Irving, the pass to Davis. Thompson outside. Here's Lively. And a slam dunk by Lively.
Now, even with that shoot-first mindset, Klay Thompson willing and able to make a great pass.
Pass to Diabate. Bridges against Davis. Bridges outside. They set the screen. 5 to shoot. And there it is for him. Bridges has got 4 points this quarter.
I'll tell you, no secret that Miles Bridges at his best when finishing at the cup.
And so it's Irving who brings up the ball for Dallas.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Hornets.
They had more assists and shot the ball more efficiently. Those things tend to go hand in hand.
And that's so true. Without a doubt, their ball movement was essential to winning this game.
And another victory added to their resume. This will be their 53rd win of the year.
And they meet just twice, so taking the first meeting means a lot to this team.
And what a huge performance it was from Mark Williams.
Boy, I thought his best work was his pursuit of the basketball. He competed for every rebound, fought for position in the paint, and never stopped working. I love it.
Picked it out of midair. Here's Herter. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
Outside Irving. Oh, it's stolen. Pass to Diabate. Oh, got a piece of it. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Davis.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
Here's Diabate. And he converts the layup.
And they came in here with some attitude, and it brought out their best play.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. It's Lively with a drive. And a slam dunk by Lively.
That passing ability complements Irving's scoring so well.
Man with it. And so Charlotte takes this one by a big margin. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Dorisburg, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching tonight's game. And let's leave you with our player of the game, Lonzo Ball.